Having a character named Crowley is just reminding me how much I need to finish reading Good Omens so I can watch the show.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete. Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
I'm sorry. Well, get better soon. Bye.
It just reminded me of, like, remember the character from Vampire, where they're like, oh, it hurts to talk, and then I just proceed to talk to him for the next 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, well, hurts to talk, though, doesn't it? Alright, let's see how much I can make you defy the limits of your body. Hope you didn't need any of those supplies. Oh, bullets. Okay.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again. No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir. Okay. Who decided this floor plan? That's our nice alcove. We don't use it, though.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the Port Massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew, none of them deserved what happened to them.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No, he didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with him. How about we don't follow them? Like, there's all my normal issues of like, cool, let's have some fun thalassophobia moments of going to the ocean and being consumed by leviathans, which is a thing the game's already done multiple times in Visions, except they've been mostly above ground, weirdly. But he has like been swept into a giant maw twice in his Visions. I'm like, I don't want to go into the ocean version and control a character when that happens. I'd like, let's keep that stuff in the cutscenes, please. And then he's like, I'm a Navy diver. I'm like, fuck. Well, we're fucked now. He specifically has a background in the exact thing I don't want him to do. Thanks. That means we're definitely doing it. Can't wait.
Scratch me. Please, just here. This itching is driving me insane.
Yeah, it's a feedback loop. The more you do it, the worse it gets, and then the more you do it, the worse it gets, then the more you do it, the worse it gets, then the more you do it, the worse it gets. It's like when you get something in your eye and you rub it and then your eye gets itchy, and then you rub it and then your eye gets itchy. You're like, what have I done? I've made a horrible mistake. What the? Oh, she's holding a slide with a puddle of blood in the middle of it. And her thumb is suspiciously close to the blood? Like, you're gonna contaminate it unless you have two separate pieces of glass sandwiched, which you probably do, I guess, but then you're gonna fingerprint it. You don't want to get your fingerprints near the part you're gonna look at with your telescope. That's a bad telescope, though, so who knows? Can that thing really have the magnification necessary to make you actually let you see anything in the red? I don't know. But yeah, until I saw the glass for a moment there, I thought she was just had her hand in front of her hand. She just had a levitating blood spot, and I'm like, whoa, that's a strange moment we're having here. Wow. Nothing but the best for patients around here, huh? There really are like no quality buildings left. Nah, I'll go to the Throgmorton mansion. It's probably rad. He's probably got like a perfect building. It'll be like decadence that feels at odds with the rest of the game, I bet. Do I have a new mind palace? The Crazy Crew. Sanders told me that the crew lost their minds after the expedition began. The Titania crew went mad and started a massacre in the port as a result. The Titania incident. So begins our mind palace construction. So they anchored at several points in the ocean, diving in to inspect the seabed. They lost the ship log at some point. The coordinates may be in the ship's log, but he lost them in the hospital. They may be in... He remembers the surgery ward, so I guess just try to find that. But yeah, they found cracks in the seabed, and they went mad, and they lost people. Gotcha. And then I have a potential location to find this place. Western Grimhaven. Between Levy Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road. Is that just already on the map or what? Western Grimhaven. Western Grimhaven. Between Levy Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road. Deep Shore? Levy Coffin Avenue. Alright. Wait, Levy Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road go forever. Oh, on C. Smith. That's Fitz. Oh, C. Smith. So the diving suit factory's there in the water. Great. Gonna have to get our feet wet. Alright, let's see if I can find the surgery ward. In the basement. Alright, right back down. We can find this. We can figure it out. Unnerving.
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
Gotcha. Oh, hi, everybody. You having a fun tentacly time? Cool, cool, cool. I'm happy for you. Please leave me alone. Oh, cool. I love that it's full of horrors. Ship's log, Titania. An accident place. Crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd. Reached the crew reporting hallucinations. 23rd. Distributed rum. Hopefully it'll distract them. Found an air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth. Close to the city. Scientists discovered walls. Ancient walls. Asked for crates with tools. 24th. Sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after surfacing deadline passed. Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged. His madness, disturbing, unsettling. The crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat, tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. So they essentially kicked him off the boat, put him on a lifeboat and just kicked him off. Huh. I guess that was like the one piece of evidence here. Looks like it. It's always worth checking. Albert's the only one saved. The crew were rioting and afraid of his insanity. They cast him adrift, which should have been a death sentence, but he ended up being like the only survivor. Isn't that neat? The expedition's final dive was made near a cluster of underwater rocks known as the Devil's Teeth. The Devil's Teeth are not far from Oakmont Port. I have the coordinates and should be able to get there by boat. Is that it? Probably. Yep, Devil's Teeth. Already auto-added. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we're getting ready to go there. I would really rather not. We're ramping up to this plot point faster than I was expecting. Oh boy.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
You said you have an entire ward full of patients like that, but everybody else had completely different symptoms. He was the only one that had a shoulder wound. You couldn't remember like 5 patients? That guy's full of shit. He's completely full of shit. And I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. The diving suit factory. Let's take a look at letters from Oakmont again. Just see if there's any local stuff around here. Almost. Lullaby Crossroad. I'm not really in a hurry to go there again. I haven't found the local waypoint yet, but I have been to this area of Coverside already. So it's probably worth taking a look at that one. Yeah, there's probably a phone booth around here. Let's do a little lap around the block. Just so I can establish these kinds of spots. They will help me in the future. Ooh. Hello. It sure is creepy in here. Oh, damn it. Did I just hurt myself? I don't know if he can cross that kind of gap. He's pretty limited in his movement. You can climb more than I would expect. But in a lot of other ways, he's really limited. Had to go around like that because he couldn't just get over that jump. Well, it felt like a platforming challenge, but I don't think that this is actually amounted to anything at the moment. Seems to mostly just be a ruin that kind of exists. Yeah, that bottom's blown out. We're not going that way. We don't need doors around here. Well, no one's tried to murder me for a while. I guess this is a relatively peaceful neighborhood. Isn't that nice? This is not a fast travel spot. It just looks a lot like one. But it doesn't have a map. So you can't Clark Kent in it correctly. That should be it. There we go. Alright, field research. What is the local layout here? They may not be added yet. Let's see. Probably have to figure them out separately. Yeah, Dr. Grant from Oakmont City Hospital is interested in wild beasts. He believes that by studying these creatures, their origin and their habits, will be able to reduce the number of citizens they injure or kill. He can't leave his patients, though, so I agreed to assist him with field research for a price. Dr. Grant asked me to visit a shop in Central Salvation Harbor on Windhelm Street, south of Polaris Road. Even before the flood, the man that owned it was haunted by monsters in his dreams. He must know something useful about these creatures. I should ask him about it. Central Salvation. Windhelm Street. Windmill Street? Nope. Windhelm Street. South of Polaris Road. Right around there. The man who died and turned into a monstrous creature lived in northern Salvation Harbor on Moreland Road between Higgs Lane and Benevolent Tides Road. The Dr. Grant from Oakmont City Hospital asked me to find out what happened there. So Moreland, there's Moreland Road. Between Higgs and Benevolent. Higgs, Benevolent. Right there. Gotcha. Yeah, not exactly local. That's a problem for later me. Cool. Sorry. I'm just very violent on accident a lot. It's a, you know, it's a gamer thing. Dude, are you a gamer? The man-eating eels don't care if you're a strong swimmer. No, I don't like these. Stop telling me about it. Stop telling me about the diving thing. The loading screen is a diving. No, the loading screen's background is clearly a scene from the diving portion of the game. No, I don't want to. Can I get somebody else to be the Let's Player for that part of the game? Should be able to find something around here. This is Lullaby Crossroad. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow, because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. It happened in Coverside, near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy and my mouth was full of a bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes, giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after, I fell asleep, and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. No. Right there. Do I have to? Corner of Tanner and Old Church Road. Technically, that's the corner of Tanner and Old Church. It's that corner or this corner. Let's see if one of the doors opens. You're making spooky noises at me. I'm not in the danger zone yet. Calm down. I shouldn't have to go in there either. Alright, this is clearly the monster boundary, so let's go ahead and just place this danger mark right here. This is one of the boundaries. Calm down. Soundtrack, you're freaking me out. Dude. Dude, you guys need some help here, sir? Sir? Sir?
He's mad, newcomer. He's completely mad.
Oh no! He's got a gun. Well, the guy got to run away. That's nice. Where the fuck did that shotgun come from? God damn. I just sent a little piece of what he was dishing out right back at him. That's all that happened. Let's review the exact details of the location. It happened in Coverside near the corner of these places. Yeah. Were you still in the streets? near might be a strong word, but this one's openable at least. Ah, first aid. I have been needing that lately. A firebomb. Damn. Ooh. That is that is an overwhelming amount of firewood. Holy crap. Can't accuse them of not being stocked. I would even say maybe overstocked. Like, is that stuff gonna go bad before they ever get a chance to use it? Moldy and stuff? I mean, I guess it's probably still flammable. Seems like it might be kind of a hazard on some level. Ah. Huh? Nope. 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 Get back down. Get back down. Get back down. Get back in the hole. Alrighty. Nope, 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 nope. What the fuck? Are they like impervious to bullets? Like, what do you want from me? Oh god, that's a lot of mouth. That's a lot of mouth you got there, sir. No, I'm not mad. Everything's fine. Really? Is it because I have a gun out? That was hilarious. He's mad. He's completely mad. He's mad. He's completely mad. But it was two women at the same time, just to highlight. It wasn't just the escalation of a second person saying it, but it was the escalation of two people saying it at the same time after one person said it. God damn, game, like... Should I try the firebomb, I guess? Like, these guys... It's a problem. These guys don't die. Can't carry anymore. Now can I? Oh, those are brain pills. I thought those were healing items. I'm not in good shape. There we go. Actually, I have plenty of this item, apparently. I thought it'd be hard to craft more of these. But yeah, I'm shooting those dudes and they're not even flinching. And then waves of enemies are coming after me. I'm supposed to somehow fight? What the fuck? That's a dead guy. Trying to find like whatever piece of story might be around here. Oh, here we go. BG. The recipe was left to me by my grandmother, and when Lily was little, I used it quite often. A couple of drops in her milk and she slept sweetly all night. My husband and I finally had a little time for each other. Of course, that was long ago. And since then I haven't needed Grandma's sleeping elixir. But now everything's changed. It was 2 days ago that Bill barricaded the windows because he could not bear to see the corpses in the street. We're locked in and we're out of food. The worst are the nights. Impossible to sleep because of the squeals of death and other terrible sounds. We should flee, but there's no place to go. I'm afraid, as fate draws near, that we'll end up like the bakers. I do not want this for my little Lily. While my husband barred the entrance, I made my grandmother's tea. Lily drank her dose and went to bed. And Bill's getting faint too. It's time for me to join them. Good night, Oakmont. Oh. She intentionally dosed them with a lethal dose. Ruh-roh. Yep. And that's that one done with. I'll go ahead and remove the local waypoint. Yeah, there was some margin for error there. That shows how far off they can be from where it looks like they're going to be. There you are. Thanks for coming by. Anyway, see ya. I was specifically relying on them to come all the way up so I could take the shortcut out. He's mad! He's completely mad! He's mad! He's completely mad! It's really interesting how the monsters follow Silent Hill logic, where the moment you leave the building, they can't follow you. Because, like, look at all this population just hanging out, like, one wall away from the horrible monsters. And that stuff's just everywhere. Everywhere I go, there's more instances of that, basically. Oh, calm down. I only pointed it because I wanted to reload it if it needed to be reloaded. Calm down. Apparently everybody's packing around here, so I don't know why you're freaking out at the sight of a gun that quickly just because it's me. I guess maybe you'd be more comfortable if I had a fish for a face. A fish for a face. Not a fish face, just an entire fish for a face. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.